Hey everyone, this is Judy with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. Today I'm going to be setting up and hand lettering in my big love letters planner for the week of July 19th to the 25th. This is the letter D. I'm not expecting any surprises this week like last week with the C. I think the entrance into the D is going to be very similar to the entrance into the B. It's just going to be a little bit about the shape of the letter. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. So I did mermaids last week for the letter C. This week I'm going back to florals. I want to do, I think, again, taking into account the color of the lines, I want to use some of these realistic florals because I have so many and a lot of them are really big. So those will go really nicely down the center. I can maybe pick a peach and a red and a pink pen and maybe one green pen. I don't know. I'm probably going to save some of these darker ones maybe for a Halloween spread. So, and then there are also some, so these are just some loose sheets that I added into the Fun Florals book. There are a few that were already in this book and I just combined my loose ones. And then there are some more in this book, the Mega Florals book, which is what actually got me thinking about doing them. But I have, between the two, I have, oh my gosh, so many pages of these. Where are they? There they are. So these are paper. These are clear. Again, I like that one for Valentine's Day because it's heart-shaped. So between the two, I definitely have enough to go all the way around the edges. So I'm going to get started. As usual, I will stick to the bigger florals down the center and then some of the smaller ones cut in half along the edge. So, all right, this is my first page. There's some nice big ones on here. So I'm just going to go ahead and have at it. Yeah, these go nice with the lines that are already on the pages. And they fill up that center space across the two pages really nicely. I believe this is another exactly the same copy. Yep, so I'm going to put it at the top and that way it's mirror imaged. Whoa, darn it. Every time, you guys, every time. Don't do like Judy. Oh my gosh. There. Whew. Alright, let's go ahead and punch. Awesome. Looks like I even got clean punches mostly this time. Sometimes those plastic stickers get stuck. All right, I'm going to keep working my way around the edge. That looks pretty good. So let's pull some boxes. We'll just go ahead and use the boxes that came with these florals. And then we'll just have to grab one extra. So, wow, that matches almost exactly. One extra. Looks like I already stole the oranges and those blues don't work. There's an orange. That'll work. Okay, writing assignments for the 19th. Capital D. And then we have dill. We didn't get an I last week, so we have an I and a double L this week. Debt. And DAC. Sounds like a Klingon word. I'm gonna have to look that one up. I don't remember what that one means. But I was trying to get an ascender next to a majuscule, just like I explained last week. Dojo, so this is gonna be descenders. My favorite, J for Judy. Dopey, like the dwarf, all you Disney fans. And days, we haven't done a Z in a while. That'll be fun. All right, so there we go. I am going to zoom in, pick pens, probably pink and peach and orangey red and a green. And I will be back. Okay, pens are chosen. I have the green Zebra Funwari, the pink Tombow Fudenasuke. I'm going with a peachy Rytech, and then the red Pentel Touch. So looks like my screen is a little dark. I'm gonna make it just a little bit brighter, and then we'll start with the ace drills. All right. I don't know why I'm having trouble hitting the bottom line. This is why we warm up, I guess. So for the D, it's a typical classic D with a lot of swirls. So big up and around, kind of a heavy down. Doesn't really show. It looks like they're actually probably, I would guess, starting up here, coming heavy down and then looping and coming up. All of this is thin. This is a tiny bit heavy, but not as heavy as this. So I'm gonna guess they're coming down and around like this. If I compare that to the B from a couple weeks ago, very similar entrance. So I didn't do this for my B. So I'm not going to do this for my D. Let's look at the alternatives. So here is the D on the Fudenasuke. They're going heavy down, light up, just a big D, kind of similar to their B, no frills. I'm going to do a little more frill than that, but not near as much frill as this. So that takes us to the last, our Calligraphy Made Easy from Walmart. So the first way they show you is, so this was the B I ended up kind of going with, and then no surprise, there's the D. They're doing a little loop-de-doo here. I don't really like that. I didn't do that part on my B. Here was my B compared to theirs. I just tucked in. So I'm probably gonna do a D like this, but without the loop. And then the alternatives, let's see. Yep, here's a D. So they don't do their little loop on the return. Same thing with their B, but they do a loop up here. So I'm gonna kind of cross this one with the other one. And I think based on the B experience, this kind of frilly coming in, heavy down, and then just one big around instead of two. So my overall question though is gonna be, do I do thinner at the top and fatter at the bottom? Fatter at the top, thinner at the bottom? You know, what does the actual belly on the D, what do I want that to look like? So that's probably where I'll end up doing the most of my experimentation. So let's go ahead and get started. And of course I see I have a floral in my way right to start, so I'm just gonna bypass that and start over here. So those are pretty even. This one I was purposely trying to be kind of skinny at the top and fat at the bottom. Got another floral there I don't want to hit. And that one I tried to do fat at the top and skinny at the bottom. I don't think I like that. I think I need to try to thin out a little sooner down here. Which, yeah, that's kind of the way I was doing my B as well. I was getting thinner as I came in to connect. Because the fat connecting to the fat just doesn't look very good. That looks like a P. So I think what I like the best is when I start to come away much lower, much closer to the midline. See here, I didn't come away until closer to the top. I don't care for that. I like this where I have a little bit sharper, almost a point on the D where I start coming away at the midline. And then I like to connect down lower, but keeping it thin. I don't like I said, I don't like the fat to fat connection. I do kind of like it flattening out a little bit there toward the bottom. So that was a pretty good one there. So I think that's probably what I'm going to aim for. So dill. Ooh. Did not leave myself much room in there for the eye. It's pretty squished. I like it. Looks like the word dill. I definitely don't like when I get a sharp corner there. That doesn't look so good. It needs to be more of a belly, I think. Oops, not that pen. Wrong one. I do want to be careful not hitting the baseline here though. It starts very quickly, to me, to start to look like a P, a short fat P. Getting there. It's getting more consistent. Det. Hopefully we don't have much of that. I decided just to try it since the B had it, and I definitely don't like it. Maybe I'll take the one off the B. I like that B so much better, but does it look funny that they don't connect doesn't connect to the T. I don't know. That's something. Like if I went around and came back, I mean that's a legit way to make a bee. I think I'm keeping that B. I keep saying I don't like that, the B and the P, so no time like the present to fix it, right? I looked up DAC. It is a percussive instrument from India. It looks like the picture of one on Wikipedia, it looked like a giant wine barrel made into a drum. So, and I think that's how you pronounce it, DAC. And I think that's why I like my D shaped like that at the top, because it mimics like kind of the H. And I love the H and the N and the M like that. I had to squish that one a little. Shouldn't have tried to squeeze one more in there. Use all the space. Halfway. All right, dojo. Not bad. I know I say that all the time. Not bad. My descenders were shrinking. So I started playing with even more curl on the entrance into my D, which was similar to what I was doing with my C the other day, and I think I like that even better. Dopey, as in one of the 7 dwarfs, I guess. Since I like the lowercase b without the crossover, I think I'll do the p that way as well. Fit in what you can. feel like I'm starting the quote, do what makes your soul happy. All right, last but not least, days. And I think I had to look up how to do my Z. Ooh, I like that. Days. Days. There we go. I think I like the D best when it looks just like the A, a big, kind of a big oval stroke. All right, so let's put it in my planner. Yeah, you could see this entrance stroke, if you will, into my C, which I really was loving by the end of practice last week. That's what I ended up going toward for my D, and I'm liking it a lot. Oops, I didn't quite zoom out far enough. There we go. So there is my really powerfully colored, brightly colored realistic florals for the week of July 19th through the 25th with the capital D. No surprises there. E is next week, and I think that's going to be interesting. So good luck with your Ds, everyone. I hope you're still with me. If you like this video, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.